Newly released body camera video is giving us a closer look at the deadly shooting that happened on UNM's campus in July, killing a 14-year-old. Officers were called after reports of a man flashing a gun while running through campus. Investigators say 4 people were inside of a dorm room when John Fuentes opened fire, killing 14-year-old Michael Lamont. One of the men inside of the room, Zion Miera, told officers what happened.
The shot goes off, and then we look that way, and we're like, and then we start screaming, and he pointed at us, and he lets off the shot. It goes flying past my face, and it hits him in the head, and then blood just starts going everywhere.
According to officers, 20-year-old Zion Miera, his half-brother, 14-year-old Michael Lamont, and 19-year-olds Daniel Archuleta and John Fuentes were in the dorm playing video games before the shooting unfolded. Miera and Archuleta are facing charges including tampering with evidence, possession of drugs, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Fuentes is charged with murder. New Mexico State Police arresting 2 men accused of trafficking drugs. On Friday, officers served 2 search warrants seizing nearly 50 grams of crack cocaine and about 1.5 pounds of powdered cocaine. 70-year-old Felipe Alguer and 72-year-old Terry Brown were taken into custody and are now facing multiple drug charges. $70 million is now available to help modernize New Mexico's electric grid, and a significant portion of that money is going to native lands. The funding comes from a state grant approved during this year's legislative session, aimed at making the grid stronger, smarter, and more efficient.
And this is a really good example of the state's partnership with our nation's pueblos and tribes around the state, including Jemez. And we've also made a preliminary award from our BEAD program to Jemez, and it's working with their internet service provider called JNet. So that's a wholly owned subsidiary of the Pueblo themselves.
These grid modernization projects are expected to upgrade electric distribution or transmission infrastructure to allow the integration of renewable electricity sources and to make the grid more efficient.
All right, good morning, everyone. We are almost to the top of the hour. We do have a little bit of rain activity that's making its way through the state. Now, good news is this seems to be very soft rain. Now, as we push ahead, we are going to take a look at Balloon Fiesta Park. Not a whole lot going on right there. Cloud coverage, temperatures down to about 61 degrees. And then just pushing ahead, we do have a little bit of that wind. That wind got a little stronger. It's around gusting around 6 miles per hour towards the south. But right now, temperatures aren't too bad. We are going to continue to warm on up. You can see Carlsbad, the warmest, sitting at 72 degrees. This is going to be the area where we really want to watch for when it comes to the storm activity. They're placed underneath a flood watch, and this is going to be the southwest corner of the state, and this is going to be in effect till about 6 p.m. Now, as we push ahead and we take a look at the statewide map and showing you what temperatures we'll be seeing this afternoon, a lot of us into the 60s and the 70s, but you begin to get over here towards the east and things get a little bit warmer. Their temperatures are going to be up in the 80s over there, but just pushing ahead and just showing you how the day will be playing out for Albuquerque. We are dealing with these rain chances that will be sticking around through the morning, 30% all the way up to 3 p.m. And then once we begin to hit that high, we should hit that high around 4 p.m. I know it's not in there, but anyways, that's going to be 73 degrees. And then we start to see our rain chances come down, dropping from 30% down to 20%. And that 20% is basically going to stick around all night long. We do have a busy stretch ahead of us for the next couple or 48 hours. Christiana, back to you.
All right, Corey, thank you so much for tracking and timing out those storms for us. The founder of Balloon Fiesta, Sid Cutter, left behind a lasting legacy. Peyton Spellacy spoke with his widow, Jewel, about the annual competition now named after him.
At the Sid Cutter Memorial Competition, you'll always find Jewel Cutter front row.
I get to be out here and be with the pilots and watch them fly. And so it brings up so many of the old memories.
It's a way to keep Sid's love of ballooning alive, one drop of a marker at a time. And she's no stranger to the skies herself. Jewel was a pilot in the 70s and the 80s.
We flew in the Nationals together, we've flown in World Championships together.
Describing the pilots as family.
I've watched them go through marriages and divorces and children and grandchildren and even great-grandchildren.
Sid, known as the father of hot air ballooning in Albuquerque, helped lift the city to new heights.
His dream was the flying and the fun and the feeling that it gives out here of happiness. That's what he loved about the Fiesta and flying, is it brought him so much joy.
Now, Jewel keeps that joy alive and invites everyone to join her.
Please come to the Fiesta and share this oasis from the world out here. My mantra for this entire field and Fiesta is that we create a beautiful, beautiful world out here. It's an oasis from all your problems.
That was Peyton Spellacy reporting. Each year, Jewel has a special gold platter made, engraved with the name of the pilot who was declared the Balloon Fiesta champion. We want to check in with Doug Fernandez, who is live on the field at Balloon Fiesta Park. Doug, it's a little bit boring now, but you are keeping a smile on your face.
For the last 50 minutes. Talk about smiling. Remember our last time we checked in, I asked you how many years I've been doing Balloon Fiesta?
Yes.
Did you hear Sam? You hear Samantha in your ear after you answered the question? She
30,
goes,
40?
I'm not even 24 years old. Wow. I should just leave the frame and make Samantha finish the show, but
this is
I'm not going to do that. But no,
I would
you
not
said it's
make
kind
a
of
guess.
slow out here. It's been an hour since we've had a balloon and since a burner's been out here. But there's still a lot of smiling faces out here. It's still an exciting, if you get through the traffic, which there really wasn't any traffic today, if you get through the traffic and you can bear it, and then there's the burners, there's the inflation, there's Dawn Patrol that didn't go up, there's the drone show, there's a lot of fun stuff out here. Everybody is leaving here with a smile on their face, although they did not see one balloon lift off from the park here. Christiana, back to you.
We were seeing some kites, which is may not be a great day for balloons to take flight, but kites, that's such a great idea. It's such a fun kid thing to do. And they also have those neat little that you can get from a vendor where it blows bubbles for you and it's a wand. Super fun. We want to also check in with Ron Burke. He was giving us deals and steals at Balloon Fiesta Park on Concession Row. Ron, what are you doing now? Still taking advantage of all of the deals? We lost Ron. Okay. We'll check in with Ron in a few minutes. Hopefully, we'll see. But he was showing us some steals and deals. He got a burrito for $4, which was amazing. Peyton, I'm sure you and I are pretty starving now. I'm sure you're ready to start to get back on the ground now. What are you tracking right now? Still traffic out there?
Yeah, there's a little traffic, Christiana, but you're definitely right. I'm excited to get back on the ground. We've been up here for a few hours. As you can see, we're taking a look at Alameda headed south. I'm going to have my photog zoom in right there on the San Mateo and Alameda intersection. You can see they're not allowing cars on Alameda to turn left to get onto the interstate. So those cars are going straight. They're headed for Wilshire, and then from Wilshire they can turn left onto Pan American and then get on I-25. But as Doug was mentioning earlier, you know, the traffic was really light this morning. So this little traffic that we're seeing here on Alameda really isn't impacting I-25 or other drivers in the area. It's really just for those people who are headed south on Alameda. Even San Mateo at this point has cleared up. So things are looking pretty good, and hopefully those drivers on Alameda can stay patient, but things are moving pretty smoothly. Christiana, I'm going to throw it back over to you in the studio.
Okay. Thank you so much, Peyton. We appreciate you. We were talking about how on Friday it was a different change of events, right? So not a lot of traffic today, not even yesterday. Friday was outrageous. There was a lot of people, full capacity for most of the parking lots. Ron, did you actually go to Balloon Fiesta on Friday? Were you able to make it and see those crowds? Very different than today.
Oh yeah, it's night and day, Christiana. I did come out Friday morning. It was a great day. It wasn't cold in the morning, and even when it heated up, it didn't get hot. The weather I thought was perfect on Friday. The crowds were big. You know, we had Special Shapes Day that day, so it was a really, really good time to come out to Balloon Fiesta. I have a daughter who was with me. It was the first time, so she got to see kind of the fullness of Balloon Fiesta with the balloons going up. It was just a really great time. You know, and now today, of course, you know, some disappointment setting in as people are filtering out now, and the crowd is really thinned out almost completely. But I did get some deals, some food deals: $2 corn dog, $4 bacon burrito, which I'm about halfway through. And but it's, you know, here's an opportunity for people to kind of wrap up, see people dining, eating, enjoying themselves, even as they go out. And the people I talked to said, you know what, yeah, the balloons didn't fly, but we still had a good time. Back to you.
Yeah, Ron, you look like you've been having a great time
Yeah, I'm
too.
happy for him.
He got to talk to a lot of great people. That's what I love about Balloon Fiesta. You never know who you're going to meet out there.
And another one in the books for Doug.
And another one in the books for Doug. So he said 24 years, now 25th,
He's
25
going to hit that
years.
quarter century.
Oh my goodness, that's like
He might be past it.
as
I don't
old as
know.
I am. That's crazy. But we thank you guys so much for joining us for our special coverage of Balloon Fiesta. It is such a special event here in Albuquerque. If you are from out of town, we thank you so much for coming and seeing our state of New Mexico. There is so much to explore. Go and visit a pumpkin patch. Go and look at the fall colors. It's really a sight to see aside from Balloon Fiesta. So we'll be back here, Action 7 News, tonight at 5 with our anchor Sasha Leninger. And we're going to leave you with the best sights and sounds from this morning for the static display.